we get offered fresh goods in a private home, we will always pay more than if we have to go to an auction, if we see something that, I mean, we do buy at auction, there's no question, we do. And we see things that fit into our inventory, fits into our niche, it fits into our taste, and it fits into the condition of what we expect objects to be. Then we will bid at an auction. But what we really love to do is buy it privately, and where it's fresh, you know, and
If something's fresh in the market, how do you determine the price?
the question is,
There's no
if it's fresh,
preference.
that's what we do. Because you see a bureau like this. This chest was made in Litchfield, Connecticut around 1780. We know all the characteristics, we know what the feet is supposed to look like, we know what the market is. Right here, it's all here. It's all right there. It's online, but this is 48 years, and this is what I got from sitting on my dining table with my parents, learning about antiques for 20 years before that. This is all calculated up here. So when we go in, Kevin and I can look at a chest like this, or a chair, or a highboy, or that big jug up there, and we look at each other, and we're always within probably 20% of what he thinks is worth and what I think is worth. Because this is an accumulation of knowledge of calculating the highs and the lows. We're not going to pay the high what this chest ever brought. We're also not going to pay the low. We figured we what we appraise the object for what we feel is a fair market value to the seller and to the buyer. And so that's all part of what we have to offer. That's our experience, that's our knowledge, that's what we have to sell.
So is this what the auction houses do?
That's what the auction houses do. We're all, and so we know that if this is in a private home and we have to make an offer on it, and the people are entertaining an auction gallery or several, we all pretty much know what the auction galleries will. However, you have to consider that the auction galleries and the dealers have to make a profit. Our profit margin over the generations of 99 years this year is 30%. It's amazing. It's like we always average for that. And the auction houses are basically 30%, 40% now for expenses and stuff. So you have to leave. If we're in business, you have to make a profit. I mean, you just have to. Otherwise, the door closes, the lights go off. I will tell you a very funny story. This is when I joined my father, my dad. I graduated in 1971. I was a hippie freak, and I went through the long hair generation. And I had long hair to my shoulders, and I had a beard, and my father hated it. My mother thought it was funny, and so there was a spring auction in Mystic, Connecticut. So I had only been in business with my father, I think 3 months, maybe 4 months. I was green. I mean, I knew antiques, but I didn't know what they were worth. That's not what I was doing. I was playing baseball and had a girlfriend in a car. We'll travel. And so he said, let's go down to this auction that's been advertised. It looks like there's a little highboy there. So we went down, and even I knew, green as I was, oh my God, what a little doll. And so we decided to try to buy it, and I went to the auction with long hair and a beard, and torn jeans and a flannel shirt. Nobody knew who I was. And who's this little kid? And it was an outside auction, and I stood next to a tree, and I had my number, and I bought it. And we bought it for less than we expected, and I was thrilled. Put it in the car, but before I got home, a dealer stopped here on the way back to Hartford. And he said, he was just at an auction in Mystic. And my father said, oh, there was a little highboy there. What did it bring? He said, I don't know, some crazy kid paid $5,000. I said, great.